G'day. So we've got an impact driver here and we're driving 175mm screws through it. So we're going to be driving that into a pine sleeper. When you do this, when you drive these large screws, what should you do with your impact? Should you push it and put as much pressure behind it kind of as you can to push it inwards? Or should you pretty much just hold it and let the screw kind of feed itself in? Alright, seemed pretty good. Let's do another one, and this one I'll just do nice and light, so I won't really put any pressure behind, just enough to hold the fastener in, but I won't push it too hard, so let's compare and see how that goes. Alright, nice. So then we've got 6 in, so 3 of them we went pushing really hard, and 3 of them we didn't push hard at all. The interesting thing is I'll put those results on the screen now. So looking at those averages on the screen, we can actually start to see a bit more of a difference. When I was pushing really hard, it on average took 4.87 seconds. And then when I wasn't pushing and applying all that force, it took about 4.44 seconds. There's quite a bit of a difference in there. There's about, what, 10%? Not 9.5, 10% difference in that. So that's actually not significant in a sense of there's going to save you a lot of time doing that. But that makes perfect sense, right? Because when you're not pushing, you're not putting all that extra force onto the threads and into the fastener, and you're just letting it kind of pull itself in at the pace it wants to. But when you're applying all that force, you're just increasing the friction that is being felt by all the threads and as that's getting pulled in. And what I'll do now is I'll just drive another couple of fasteners, but I'll just put a little lubrication on the threads as well, just to kind of prove that we should see these numbers be even lower. So I'll just dip the fastener in, get it a little bit lubricated, and then we'll drive that in. There we go, so those results are pretty conclusive. Now with lubricated, it took, what, almost 2 seconds less, a second and a half less than by not pushing or by pushing hard. So that kind of proves the theory. So if you're pushing really hard, you're adding resistance, you're adding that friction to the tool, so it's got to work harder, so it's going to take a bit longer. Lubricating cuts down, what, 60% of the time. So that makes a significant difference using lubricant for this.